Hey, this is Jack.
And I'm Jules, and you're watching Seriously Unserious. Golfer Jimmy Walker hit a bird. No, not a birdie, an actual freaking bird, with his tee shot at the 17th hole during the second round of the Crowne Plaza Invitational. One bystander said he hoped the bird was okay. Once he was out of the earshot of his mom, who worked for PETA, he said it was one of the coolest things he's ever seen.
Johnny Manziel was seen at a recent UFC fight with Dana White and was partying in Las Vegas with Rob Gronkowski. Manziel admitted to studying his playbook over the weekend. Gronkowski said he was studying his playbook too, but as it turns out, he was actually just reading an old Playboy and headbutting a protein shake.
Major League Baseball has warned Los Angeles Dodgers pitchers for violating the pace of game regulations. As the MLB offices were mailing this warning to the Dodgers from New York to LA, Jonathan Papelbon threw 2 pitches.
Tim Tebow may be starting a new career as a college football broadcaster, but he has not given up on his dream to play in the NFL. But a source tells us Jesus Christ has said, "I believe in all my children." Wait, Tebow? Oh yeah, that guy sucks.
Oklahoma City Thunder center Steven Adams said his welcome to the NBA moment came courtesy of teammate Kendrick Perkins. In an early season team scrimmage, Perkins told Adams he was the only silverback on the team. So Stevie, if you want to be a silverback, just average 3 points per game and you'll do just fine.
Hall of Fame quarterback Dan Marino had been the latest player to join a concussion-related lawsuit against the NFL. The lawsuit accuses the NFL of misleading players about the long-term risks of concussions. When asked why he decided to drop out, Marino said, "Where the hell am I and why aren't you my Aunt Meredith?"
Dallas Cowboys receiver Dez Bryant says he paid $55,000 for a team meal his rookie year. Jonathan Martin responded with, "That's it? That's all he had to do?"
Phil Jackson was reportedly fined $25,000 by the NBA for speaking with Thunder guard Derek Fisher about the New York Knicks head coaching vacancy. But Fisher may become a player coach, considering he's in better shape than current Knicks point guard Raymond Felton. Felton is now doing his typical offseason training at Applebee's.
A strange story here. Skechers has signed a deal with California Chrome. Yes, a shoe company hired a horse. I guess this finally puts to rest the age-old question, can you buy an old horse? New kicks?
A Japanese pitcher threw an eephus pitch in a recent game. The eephus is a very low-speed, high-arcing pitch designed to confuse the batter.
And in honor of the eephus, we go to a segment called When Will the Eephus Drop?
Let's start off with an easy one. The eephus will drop when Lance Armstrong's second testicle does.
When Eric Spoelstra has a haircut that doesn't look like his mom did it for a picture day at school.
When Aaron Hernandez has actual human feelings.
When Roger Goodell is actually concerned about player safety.
When someone says, "Man, that Floyd Mayweather sure is humble."
When Yasiel Puig and David Ortiz don't stop to admire their home runs.
When Lance Stevenson stops looking like an in-shape version of Tracy Morgan playing basketball.
And finally, the eephus will drop when Donald Sterling sits down and enjoys a viewing of The Color Purple.
NBC hockey analyst Pierre McGuire confirmed he's a candidate for the open Pittsburgh Penguins general manager position. McGuire said his first order of business will be legally adding an E sound to every player's name. Go have fun out there, Jordan E.
Donald Sterling attended a predominantly black church service this week, according to NBC Los Angeles. Sterling said the service was fabulous, while the rest of the congregation said, "We thought it was his funeral."
Minnesota Vikings linebacker Chad Greenway helped in an effort to save a couple stranded on a boat. Then local news stations realized it was Greenway jumping on a boat with Adrian Peterson to get out of Minnesota. You thought I was going to make a sex boat joke, didn't you, Squidward?
Miami Heat forward Shane Battier says this season will be his last after the NBA Finals. He plans to join the ESPN College Game Day crew. ESPN has already fined Battier $5,000 for flopping on the set.
A high school track coach in Massachusetts lost his team the state title as a result of good sportsmanship. North Attleboro track coach Derek Herber realized a scoring error was made and alerted state officials, giving the championship to another team. It makes sense now that we know Tim Donahue was one of the scorers at the track meet.
Houston Astros prospect John Singleton agreed to a historic contract that will pay him $10 million before he ever plays an MLB game. The rest of the Astros roster was very upset because they haven't even received their food stamps yet.
With a little more than a week until the opening match of the World Cup in Rio de Janeiro, Sao Paulo Stadium remains unfinished. One construction worker said the stadium not being complete is unacceptable, but the crew has done a good job considering all the homicides.
English boxer Carl Froch retained both of his super middleweight titles with an 8th-round knockout in his most recent bout. After the match, Froch dropped to one knee and proposed to his girlfriend in the ring, because nothing says romance like proposing with another man's fresh blood on your fists.
Grammy-winning musician Prince appeared at the French Open to watch Rafael Nadal. Prince may become Nadal's new coach as he can purify Nadal in the waters of Lake Minnetonka and keep tennis balls stashed in his afro.
A New York Jets fan decided to buy the famous Mark Sanchez butt fumble jersey for $820 in an online auction. The bidder said he could not let an opposing fan get the jersey to shove in Jets fans' faces. No, now opposing fans just get to come to your house and shove it in your face that you paid $820 to buy a jersey that ran into another guy's butt.
College baseball, UC Irvine eliminated #1 seed Oregon State in an NCAA regional matchup. I have not seen Beavers that angry since Daggett and Norbert. Am I right? Because, like, Nickelodeon? Wait, why did everyone leave?
I'm Jules.
And I'm Jack, and this has been Seriously Unserious. Yes. First we were making fat jokes, and now we're making fat bastard jokes.
I got this. Los
That was good. Okay. I'm gonna say, can I do it with like the biting the lip and be like, you thought I was gonna make a sex book joke, didn't you, Squidward?
Do whatever you need to do.
Yes.
Sure.
Sticking with the Nickelodeon theme.
We already made a Nickelodeon.
Golfy. Okay, good start.
When someone says, man, that Floyd I just can't say his name.
Floyd
Floyd Mayweather.
Major League Baseball has warned Okay, so I can't believe that word is in there. Are we doing it again?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Okay.
Nope.
Oh my God!
British? Markowski kid. I tried.
Fine.